Apparently, I've given this class too much credit for having brains. The quality of work that I am receiving is far beneath what I would expect from my students. The weight of your failure is not my burden to carry. Now, my teaching methods have been proven time and again. So, where, pray tell, does that leave us? Well, the answer is with all of you. The most effective and long-lasting means of acquiring knowledge is this: experience. I propose an experiment. A prestigious psychology journal is starting a new scholarship program. My lovely teacher's aide. She has divided the class into groups. Each group will select a topic for their project, and then those groups will go out and study that topic firsthand. And I don't want to see any of your putrid little faces until the end of the semester, when you will turn in your project paper stating what you have learned from experience. Members of the group with the best project will receive a one-year scholarship to this backwater educational institution we all loathe.
Group 9?
Yes, this is Group 9. I am David Webster. I've seen you both in class. I just don't think we've officially met.
Roman Klepper. This is my sidekick, Grover Cross.
I'm not a sidekick. We're more like Batman and Robin.
Same thing, bro. So you're the, teacher's pet, huh?
I wouldn't say that.
Don't get me wrong, I'd brown nose for good grades, too, if I thought it would work.
I get good grades because I study, not because I brown nose.
So the brown nosing's just for fun, then?
Is this Group 9?
Sorry, bro. This is Group 4.
He's joking. I'm David Webster. This is Roman and Grover.
Stacy Allen. Nice to meet you all officially.
Stacy. Isn't that a girl's name?
Grover. Isn't that a furry blue puppet's name?
Not starting without me, are you, boys? Hello. Tiffany Mason.
I know.
I'm Dave.
David, Stacy, Roman, Grover. Can we get on with this?
Wait, Grover, you're not in this group.
How do you know?
I assigned the groups.
Hi, this is Group 9, right?
You're late. You've been replaced. Go. Problem solved.
Excellent. Shall we get started?
Whoa. Who put you in charge?
I'm sorry.
Look, if we're gonna have a group leader, we gotta put it to a vote.
That's okay.
No. We can't have you pouting now. All in favor of me as group leader? No, that settles it. Sorry, Davey.
That's only 2 votes. There's 5 of us, and what if I want to run?
You want to run for president? Because I gotta say, I'd serve under you any day.
On second thought, I retract my nomination.
Your loss. Come on, people. This list is pathetic. We've been here like an hour, and all we got is 5 lame ideas. Now, I don't pay attention in class, but I figured at least some of you have. What's wrong?
They found another body.
Yeah, it's been all over the news all morning. Don't you watch TV?
I don't. What happened?
Cops found some jogger chick last night. Shot at close range, guts blown out her back.
She go here?
They didn't release the name. But as long as it's not my date for tonight, we're good.
You may not care, but others do. People are afraid to go out at night.
A lot of psychos out there. If you need a couple of big, strong guys to walk you home tonight, Roman and
I think I'd rather take my chances with the psychos.
Nah, Grove's got a point. This is the 5th body in 3 months. They say the same person's doing it all, so you know what that means.
Serial killer.
I heard they found this one guy in a park, like, totally gutted, and his entrails were in a plastic bag hanging above him.
Please, enough. What kind of person could do such a thing?
Sickos, psychos, nut jobs.
Wait, what about that for our topic?
Well, serial killers?
Their history, their minds, thought processes, how they came to be. I mean, haven't you ever wondered what turns a normal human being into a cold-blooded murderer?
That would be original.
Well, exactly. Just what we'll need if we want to win. I love it.
Well, great. Unless anyone's got a better idea, let's vote.
Do you prefer David or Dave?
I have no preference.
I'm thinking David. Dave seems more assured, carefree, chill.
I've been called many things over the years, but assured, carefree, and chill are definitely not on that list.
So you're from California?
I am. How did you know?
TAs have access to everyone's records so we can enter grades and stuff. Speaking of grades, I've seen your GPA. Why on earth would you come to our small town to attend our even smaller college? Come on, we're group members now. Practically family. You can trust me.
It's a little embarrassing.
All right. Mind if I guess? You're not close with your parents or anyone. You hated school yet excelled, which caused all the teasing and bullying you endured. You thought a small town would give you the chance to start over and leave the old you behind, become someone new.
That is remarkably accurate. Yeah, I've even been reading some self-help books, like how to build confidence, how to be a leader, how to win friends, and I cannot believe I just told you.
It's nothing to be embarrassed about. There's no shame in trying to figure out who you really are. Just do yourself a favor. When you do discover the real you, embrace him. Who knows? Maybe by the time you leave here, you'll have transformed from a David into a Dave.
Also, this was the only school I could afford.
Nice house.
All right, who's gonna start us off?
Let's start by defining what a serial killer is.
Ooh, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's someone who kills people.
To be accurate, it's someone with 3 or more victims. They kill to fulfill their needs. Their urge to take life is just as strong as our urge for food or sleep or...
Sex?
Very much so. Yeah, in a lot of cases, their sexual gratification results from the kill. Yet in others, it's about fulfilling a fantasy.
Sex? Fantasy? I mean, it sounds like the same thing.
Well, not necessarily. These fantasies are about reliving some traumatic event from their childhood. Something so horrific that it helps shape who this person, or in this case, this monster, would eventually become.
Makes sense. I mean, on TV, when a person goes into a shrink's office, what's the first question they always ask?
Tell me about your childhood.
Exactly.
Talking from personal experience?
Yeah. You know, maybe therapy could help you with being a dum-dum.
Yeah. Okay.
So, David, sounds like you already know a lot about this stuff. Should we be worried?
No, I started studying as soon as we picked our topic. I don't know about you guys, but I could really use this scholarship.
Got that right. I've been busting my butt for 2 years washing dishes to pay for school. I still drive a ladybug.
Heartbreaking.
I know, right? Such a horrid topic, but also kind of fascinating. Hey, if you wanted to show me those books you were talking about...
Okay. Wait up.
Great. You go ahead, I'll see you later.
I can stay if you want.
It's okay. I can handle him. Hey. You did good today.
So you're gonna thank me here or your place?
Thank you for what?
Save you from talking to the nerd.
Real mature, Bryce.
Fred through here.
Hey! Aren't you gonna introduce me?
Everyone, this is my...
I know what you're thinking, but I'm not his older, more attractive brother. I really am just his dad. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Especially you, honey. It's good to see Junior hanging out with someone here besides the old human training dummy.
Yeah, we were just gonna go upstairs to study, right, guys?
Nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
You make so much more sense now.
All right, who's gonna share what they learned this week?
Well, since you're in charge, why don't you start us off? Why don't I start?
Sure, go
I've read
ahead.
15 books on our topic. Let's start with childhood. I made this questionnaire from a list of childhood behavioral traits taken and compiled by FBI profilers and psychologists. I'll read the traits aloud, and everyone make a mental check next to the ones that you identify with. Obsession with sex.
Check.
Let's answer in our minds, please.
Oh, got it.
Daydreaming. Chronic lying. Enuresis.
In your what's his?
Enuresis, it's bedwetting.
Okay, sorry.
Rebelliousness. Nightmares. Destroying property. Fire setting. Stealing.
Hold up, this list is useless. According to this, everybody's a serial killer.
Especially if you add childhood abuse into the mix.
Yeah, so what separates a normal person from a murderer?
Well, that's the age-old question. Nature versus nurture. Are serial killers born, or are they made?
I'm starting to think it's both.
I'm not saying it can't be both, but I think brain damage is a way more likely cause than, like, childhood abuse. My dad beat my ass growing up. When I was 11, he said I wasn't even a real man because I was still a virgin. And he had one of his girlfriends take care of it for me. You don't see me walking around chopping up girls or shooting my dad in the face with a shotgun over and over.
It's good to know you never thought about it.
I kind of agree with Roman. When I told my father I was gay, he started to beat the hell out of me on a regular basis. The only way to get it to stop was to run away.
My parents were obsessed with me being the perfect student. I had straight A's my whole life. No school dances or activities, no friends. That was all the distraction, they said. So in the spirit of rebellion, I purposefully failed my senior year. Lost my scholarship. And my parents didn't talk to me for a year.
My dad made me kill a deer when I was 5. I remember there was a lot of blood, its body convulsing. I could see my reflection and its black eyes staring back up at me. It was awesome. I dropped that sucker on the first shot. Bam! It was so fun. Me and my dad had the best time killing stuff. I got my first gun when I was 7. Wasn't a mailbox in our neighborhood that didn't have a bullet hole in it. I even shot our cat. Well, it didn't die. Well, it did have a bit of a limp, though. What? Okay, I can't help it if I'm the only one with normal parents.
Whoa! Stop! It's me, David!
What are you doing? You scared the hell out of me.
Scared you? Look at my shirt.
I'm sorry, it's just with the killer.
No, it's totally my fault. I was coming home and I thought I'd stop by to see if you wanted to study, and you didn't hear me ring the bell, and I was knocking.
the music,
I'm sorry. I'll go.
No. You're already here and it looks like I cut you. Come in. One sec, I have to turn the water off. Take your jacket off.
Okay. You sure it's not too late?
It's all right. For some reason, I'm not feeling very tired anymore. All right. Oh, man. I think I got you good. Went through your t-shirt, too. Here, let's take it off.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, did that hurt?
No. Hands are cold.
Big baby. Hold still. You're lucky you wore 2 shirts. It's just a scratch. I'll go get some bandages.
It's a nice place.
I know, right? An old lady posted an ad and I snatched it up. The rent was like $0 and it came furnished.
Nice. The locket. It's beautiful. Where'd you get it?
An acquaintance who died.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a picture inside, or?
Not yet. Still searching for someone special. Someone worthy. There. All done.
Thanks. Didn't hurt a bit.
Did you really come over just to study?
Yeah. Just to compare notes and...
So you didn't come by just for the heck of it?
Maybe a little heck.
Aw, that's so sweet. Sorry, sorry. I get a little carried away sometimes.
No. Feel free to to carry whatever you like for however far you like.
It's just been a while since I've met a good guy.
Well, if that's a bad thing, I can totally act like a jerk if you want.
I think it's time for you to go home, stud. We can be study buddies tomorrow.
Good night.
Stacy, this is your car?
It's all I can afford, man.
Volkswagen Beetle too expensive? So you got the Ladybug. Caterpillar available?
A lot about insects.
Are those purple seats?
Shut up!
What's up with the purple seats? I will not be seen in that car, Stacy.
Nobody just wakes up one morning and decides to start killing people.
Thank you.
I read some nasty stuff online. These guys are deprived.
Depraved.
Yeah, that too. Well, point is, they're nut jobs.
Well, it's like that Son of Sam guy, David Berkowitz. He said his neighbor's dog told him to kill people.
Talking dogs? I blame Disney.
That's why they're always giving these guys psych tests anyway, to see if they're competent to stand trial.
Well, look who finally decided to start studying so he could contribute.
Well, the problem with just labeling them crazy is that excuses their actions. The fact remains they knew right from wrong.
So, Professor, you're the expert. What's the answer?
Well, there's not a definitive answer. Personally, I think it's a combination.
Combination. Great for pizza. Not so much for kids.
That's not a bad analogy. Imagine making a serial killer is like making a pizza. The raw pizza dough is a child, and the list of serial killer traits are the toppings. For example, you combine poor self-esteem, rage, and a yearning for revenge.
Fear, insecurity, and envy.
Loneliness, shame, fantasies.
Especially fantasies. They seem to be an extremely important topping.
But even now, it's just a collection of ingredients with the potential to be a pizza.
It's not a pizza until it's cooked.
And what would cooking represent?
Childhood. You stick a child with those traits into the right environment at the right time for the right duration, and you'll eventually end up with
A killer pizza.
the kind you hope never gets delivered to your house by mistake.
Good excuse not to tip, though.
What's a profiler?
It's FBI agents who take available information and draw logical conclusions about killers using deductive reasoning. They can estimate approximate age, race, body weight, hair color.
Maybe they're physics.
Do you mean psychics?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, psychics aren't real, but profilers are.
Wait, so if profilers can do all that, why can't they catch this guy running around ruining my social life? I mean, try picking up a girl at a bar these days. You actually have to put in some effort.
Poor you.
Just a little bit of effort.
Well, there are only so many profilers to go around, and they choose their cases according to severity.
You could do it.
Well, I don't think just because.
Yeah, sure you could, Sherlock.
I can't tell if you're being serious.
Hell yeah, I'm being serious.
Hunting a serial killer? That's something I haven't shot yet.
Nobody's shooting anyone.
If we caught this guy, we could interrogate him and find out firsthand what turned him into a killer. We'd be the first to ever try something like this.
We'd be famous.
Or dead, you know? Because we're trying to catch a serial killer?
Don't listen to Stacy. He's just jealous of your brains and skills.
Okay, so the odds of actually succeeding are astronomical, but all we have to do is write up everything we learn and turn it in as our project. And just imagine if we actually caught the guy. You can do this. I believe in you.
I believe in you too.
All right. Let's do it.
Wait. Well, you guys really think we can catch a serial killer the cops can't?
Why not? What did I just do? I told everyone I'd figure out how to catch a serial killer.
I really don't see the problem.
The problem is that's insane.
Look. You're brilliant. You know more about this stuff than anyone.
But this is real life. I'm not an FBI profiler. I've just read a few books on it.
Don't worry, we'll all help.
Just be our leader.
That's just it. I'm not a leader. I never have been. Everything about me comes from a book. I don't have any real life experience.
Mom, this is your chance to change that. You have no idea what you're capable of. You've been leading this group from the beginning, and now you have the chance to develop your hidden strengths. Someone once said it's the act of trying that makes us who we are, not whether or not we succeed. And at the end of this project, if all I've accomplished is helping you discover your full potential, then for me, it was all worth it.
I've been a total loser my whole life. Why would you even want to help me?
You're not a loser. You've just never had anyone around to tell you otherwise. Besides, even if you were, I think losers are sexy.
Well, if you like me now, you would have loved me in high school. Braces, no fashion sense, horrible hair. I developed this list points. It was...
So, why are we at a playground?
I think we have a decent chance of catching this guy.
Whatever, Sherlock.
Anytime you want to leave, be my guest. I'm sure you won't have a problem coming up with a whole project on your own. Of course, that would mean you'd actually have to work for a change.
Just having a little fun on the playground. Carry on, Professor.
But there have been some interesting new developments. A girl was found this morning decapitated. Apparently, in the process of raping the victim, the condom broke. The killer tried to clean up, but the cops were still able to pull a semen sample.
So what can they learn from that?
DNA, blood type. I do that kind of stuff in my hematology class all the time.
Well, unfortunately, that information won't help us catch our unknown subject.
Oh.
Well, are they sure this is the same guy? Wasn't that last girl shot? And none of the other victims were raped, or some were men.
Well, the MO has changed. MO is short for modus operandi, or the method used to kill. But I've discovered his signature. Signature is what each victim has in common. And that hasn't changed. The signature is what's important, because that's what's going to help us catch him.
You want to give us an example of a signature?
In the movie Silence of the Lambs, all of the victims were missing skin. So, missing skin was the signature. Serial killers also take trophies from their victims. Hair, clothing, jewelry. It's a way for them to relive the kill. In fact, Ed Gein was the inspiration for Silence of the Lambs. He used to make masks out of human faces. Bundy took heads, Dahmer took genitals. I think Gacy took...
I think they got the concept.
So what's our serial killer signature?
Well, an early victim, John Fletcher, was found outside of a daycare center, and another victim was found in a backyard clubhouse. Sarah Burns was dropped right here at this playground.
Children's places.
Bingo. Every victim was found by a child because it was left in an area where a child was most likely to discover it.
So why children?
I don't know. That's the signature. For some reason, our killer wants children to see his work before anyone else.
Maybe he wants them to see the body so it'll have a negative effect on them.
Like the nature versus nurture question. He wants to warp young kids and lead them down a dark path.
Finding a dead body would definitely mess me up. I can only imagine how traumatic it would be for a young child.
So, you guys ready to make this killer's profile? And lastly, I think he's been doing this for a long time, since childhood.
I'm sorry, this just sounds a little ridiculous. You mind explaining to me how you came up with the profile that the cops couldn't?
Well, for starters, serial killers usually hunt within their race group because they can blend in easily. He's able to approach women without alarming them, so he must be attractive and look around their age, and his victims include men, so he'd have to be in good shape to subdue them. He mutilates the victims, which would be messy, So he wouldn't drive a nice car, and his trunk would have to be large enough to easily fit an adult male body. Because we have both male and female victims, they could represent his parents. And he dumps the bodies outside. So he's comfortable in the outdoors, and he's familiar with the area. And lastly, these murders were all well-planned and with a purpose that's leading to something bigger. And the only evidence the police have is a semen sample, and that was just dumb luck. It's not easy killing this many people without leaving any evidence or witnesses behind. He's really intelligent, and what's definitely for sure is he will not stop killing until he is caught or killed.
So how do we use the profile to catch him?
Well, given what we know, all of his victims were taken at night in secluded places, all in the same geographic area.
What if we use your profiling powers to figure out what kid spot the next body will be dumped? And then we can catch him.
I don't know. It doesn't work like that. There's a lot of variables and locations.
What's the plan then?
What area should we try first?
Can we start tonight? Can we take the pizza?
Why am I the only one coming up with answers? If I'm the only one doing the work, then I should be the only one getting the reward.
You wanted to be the leader, man.
There's a difference between leading and being taken advantage of. I mean, you've all been riding my coattails this whole time, especially you, Roman. You're always the last to contribute, but the first to complain. And anytime you do have something to say, it's just some childish spit of jealousy directed at me. If it weren't for me, we'd all be screwed. No, scratch that, you'd all be screwed.
Stop it. Both of you. David's right, okay? He's been doing all the work, and we've just been along for the ride. I think I have an idea. A way to catch the killer.
Why bother? It's almost been a week and we've got nothing. Face it, I was wrong about everything.
It's not your fault. This was my idea. I'm the one not doing their part.
How many times do I have to tell you? I wasn't talking about you. You're the only other person in this group contributing.
That's not the point. When I first met you, you were this sweet and secure boy. But I saw your potential. And leading this group was the opportunity to prove to yourself that you're not a loser. I believed in you. Encouraged you. I even fell for you. But that person I used to know is gone, and it's all my fault.
You two ready?
All set, boys.
She's on her way.
Copy. We got the back entry covered.
Rough night?
What are you doing here?
Oh, you looked sad. Thought I'd keep you company. So, fearless leader. What happens when she gets herself killed for playing decoy?
This whole thing was her idea, not mine. Besides, we're covering her. She's safe.
You know she's only using you to get back at me for cheating on her.
Yeah, like I believe she'd want to date a womanizing scumbag. You know, you really are pathetic.
I'm the pathetic one?
Yeah, you can't stand me succeeding where you failed. First I took the group, then I took Tiffany. Your jealousy is just eating you up inside.
Oh, man, you know, the really sad part is that you believe all that. She really didn't tell you we dated, did she? Shakespeare was right. Hell has no fury like an angry woman.
But Shakespeare didn't even... Never mind.
Sorry to tell you this, buddy, but she told me to come out here and sit with you. Just to get back at you for being a jerk to everybody.
See, the fact that you're lying about all of this just proves how pathetic you are.
Let me ask you something. Do you find that birthmark on her thigh as sexy as I do?
I think I heard someone yelling.
Tiffany's gone. Do you guys see her?
No.
Tiffany! Tiffany!
Tiffany!
Tiffany!
Thanks for the coffee.
If you hadn't...
Shut up. Shut up right now. Yo, what?
Hey! You both were supposed to be watching her. As far as I'm concerned, it's both your guys' fault that she's here. So cool it.
How is she?
Tiffany will be fine. She has some lacerations and contusions, but it's the rope marks around her neck and the torn jeans that our police chief would like to speak to you boys about.
Doc, do you have a room someplace where I can have a word with these boys?
I do. In fact, I have a place that would fit this situation perfectly.
You're lucky that Tiffany became conscious and confirmed her story. Otherwise, you'd be in jail right now. I mean, trying to capture a serial killer. Are you kidding me? So listen up, because I'm only going to say this once. You knuckleheads are playing a dangerous game. And tonight, you almost lost one of your players. I have seen enough dead bodies recently to last me the rest of my career. And the last thing we need is for you guys screwing up our investigation. Because right now, time means lives. And if one more person dies because we're out chasing you idiots around, I swear to you, I will find an excuse to lock you up for a very long time. Am I understood? Nod your heads, make some noise. Let me know that you understand the seriousness of what I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, sir, sorry.
Leave the catching of murderers up to the police. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Get out of here. You better pray we never see each other again.
What do you want?
I've been calling you all week. I needed to know if you're okay.
Not that you really care, but yes, after almost getting killed because you were too busy having your pissing contest with Roman, I'm fine, okay? Goodbye.
Wait, did he say that was my fault? He's the one that came in and started in
You
on...
really are that same insecure little boy, aren't you?
Well, what do you expect? You're the one that lied to me about dating him.
It's my life, David. I have a right to privacy. And who I've been with before you is none of your business. I can't talk about this right now.
Hey, is everything okay? You sound...
Wait!
Would you just invite me over here to rub it in my face that you two are back together?
That's not why he's here.
I don't even care.
Hey, you and Roman almost got me killed. I think you can spare me 5 minutes.
What's going on?
Are you sure it's the same guy who attacked you in the park?
Until today, the only thing I could remember was being dragged through the park. But the second I saw his face, it was like boom, and everything came rushing back to me.
That's pretty common in traumatic cases like this.
Are you sure he didn't recognize you? I mean, he could have followed you home.
Oh, I'm definitely sure because I followed him home.
You what?
What the hell are we waiting for? Let's get this twisted freak.
You forget what the chief said?
Ah, screw the police. I say we get him ourselves.
I agree.
This guy needs to suffer.
Well, how do we know this is the killer?
I mean, even if he's not the killer, he deserves a good beatdown for what he did to Tiff.
I agree with Stacy. We need to be sure he's the one everyone's looking for. What if we broke into his house when he's gone? We could look for evidence, maybe his souvenirs.
His trophies?
And if it is him, we stick to the plan and take him to the place I've set up at my friend's property. But instead of just studying him, I say we do what Grover suggested. Make him pay for the lives he's taken, the families he's destroyed. Then we turn him over.
Then we'll get the scholarship? Get famous?
Get the chief's foot up our collective asses. Probably thrown in prison for kidnapping and torture.
Right, he's a mass murderer. The public will be on our side. Chief Cooper's career will be over if he tries to charge us.
I'm in too.
That figures. You be the one being scared.
I only agreed to go along with this because I never thought in a million years we'd actually find the guy. I mean, when I decided to become a phlebotomist, I didn't think I'd be tracking serial killers down in between classes. Look, man, but if this really is the killer and we actually have a chance to stop him from hurting anybody else, then we're obligated to try.
And Professor Davis did say he wanted us to learn from actual experience. I'd say this definitely would count.
Yeah, I would, but I have a date picking me up. I know. Okay, yeah, I love you too. Okay, bye. You scared the hell out of me. Where's your car? It's a little cold.
What are you doing?
I noticed an unfamiliar car parked on the street, especially a big van.
You know, I'm used to reversing trailers if you want me to take over.
When I rented it, I only got insurance for me to drive. Sorry, boys. You okay?
Too soon to make a joke about woman drivers?
Depends on how you feel about walking home tonight.
Withdrawn.
Rock or tree?
It's somebody's car.
Please tell me you're joking. Great. That's just perfect.
Good call on the insurance.
Lucky you just hit the hitch, no damage to the van.
Yeah, it's an old jalopy. Looks abandoned.
What is it?
First got a blow-up doll in there.
Probably uses it for the carpool lane. Or he might.
I think it's best we don't dwell on it. His place is set way back at the end of the road. No homes or anything around, so you should be able to sneak up undetected. Stace, will you stay with me? The thought of being alone out here parked next to the Manson-mobile creeps me out.
I'll stay. I can think of a few ways to keep your mind occupied.
The point was to not get creeped out.
Everyone, let's focus.
Yeah, I can stand no problem.
Figures. Girls would want to stick together.
Careful in there, Grover. You know, some serial killers collect genitals. Let's hope this one doesn't collect miniatures.
Oh, don't forget to set your phones to silent. We don't need anyone getting a call or a text in the middle of this. We'll radio once we reach the house.
Speaking of girls, another one's missing.
Yeah, I heard it on the news.
Wait, what if she's in there?
I hadn't thought of that.
Her life is more important than a project. I vote you bring her out. We'll get her to the hospital and call the cops. You should have plenty of time to get ready when I signal. Everyone be careful.
All right, I need you guys... Hey,
Later.
Sun's coming up, let's go.
How do we get in?
It's open. After you, Professor.
There's no sign of him or the girl yet. We're starting our search.
Make sure to look for his trophies. We have to be sure this is the killer.
What kind of trophies are we looking for?
It's hard to say. The police haven't released that information to the public.
You said it's usually personal items?
What if it's body parts?
Well, that'd definitely be personal.
This is definitely not what I expected.
I thought this guy would have a human skin blanket and skulls hanging from the ceiling.
Well, a lot of killers are obsessive compulsive neat freaks. They're beyond meticulous. That's why they don't leave a lot of evidence at crime scenes. But put everything exactly as you found it. You'll probably notice if anything's out of place.
Oh. Look at these.
He's a cop killer.
You guys think these are his trophies?
You guys copy?
Yeah, is he coming?
No, we just haven't heard from you guys in a while. What's happening?
Well, those could just belong to the old lady that lives here.
Dude, there's men's necklaces in here.
Sorry, we're checking out the room. Roman just found a bunch of...
Hello, everything okay?
What's wrong?
Hey, Tiff?
I'm here.
Where's that locket that your friend gave you?
My locket? I don't know the last time I wore it. It was that night in the park. I totally forgot about that. I must have lost it when he attacked me. Why?
Because I'm holding it in my hand. We found it in a box with a bunch of others.
And that's his.
Trophy collection. Tiff?
She's okay. She just needs a minute.
Well, at least we know we got the right guy.
Take care of her. We're gonna keep searching for the girl. All right, Grover, check the living room. And then Roman.
Yeah.
You all right?
Each one, each necklace represents a dead person. And mine was with them.
Feeling better?
Yes, thank you.
I really gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Someone's coming! What are you doing? Get in here!
Someone's coming. Repeat, someone's coming. Do you copy?
That's the van. It's him.
Hey, I really need a response, guys. Is anyone... David, do you copy?
What's wrong?
I think it's broken.
can hear you breathing. Where am I?
Somewhere where no one will hear your screams.
Who are you?
All you need to know is that we are your judge, jury, and if we choose, executioners.
Cute speech. Did you get that from a Schwarzenegger flick, or? Is this some kind of joke?
Well, I can assure you this is no joke. We know who you are.
If you really know who I am, then you know you're in a hell of a lot of trouble.
From where we're standing, you're the one that's in trouble. I'm glad you find this all amusing. You're gonna need that sense of humor when the torture starts.
Is this like one of those spas where they rub you with hot rocks, poke needles in your back, and dip you in mud? Because that's not really my thing. But then again, it is free, right? I don't have to buy a membership, do I? I hate contracts like they have at the gym. That's... Well, if you're here to give me my massage, I don't mean to be a jerk, but I actually requested a female masseuse, so... awkward. My bad. Guess I did send a woman.
Wait!
Why?
We have to do this in an orderly manner.
What are you talking about? I thought we were bagging the project, beating the hell out of him.
We still need to find the missing girl. Imagine the accolades if we brought her home safe and sound.
I know you want to do this in an orderly manner, but the clock's ticking on that girl's life. I say we just get to it.
Guys, seriously. Who put you guys up to this?
I already told you I know who you are. I've studied your kind.
My kind.
Psychopathic killers. Clever. Like John Gacy. Smart. Like Ed Kemper. Normal looking. Like Jeffrey Dahmer. Charming. Like Ted Bundy. I've studied them all. Our original plan was to study you as well, but after all we've seen, we've decided to punish you for your crimes. We are going to make you feel exactly what your victims felt. You were going to scream, just like they did, beg and plead for your life, just like they did, and if we choose, you're gonna die, just like they did. Your life's in our hands. We have the power to take it away whenever we wish. Now, as I'm sure many psychologists have asked you in the past, growing up the perverted psycho you are, how does that make you feel?
What happened? Did he tell you where the girl is?
Not yet. Stacy doesn't have class tomorrow, so you can watch him tonight. Let's all meet back here tomorrow to start the questioning.
Questioning's a waste of time. That girl's already dead. We should just start this tonight.
We have to at least try. And besides, the rest of us have class tomorrow. I don't know about you, but I can actually use some sleep.
Well, just because you're a candy ass and it's past your bedtime doesn't mean the rest of us have to leave.
David's right. We should get some sleep and start fresh tomorrow.
Are you coming tomorrow?
I don't know. I still have nightmares about the park as it is. I don't think I can face him. Not yet, anyway. How long are you planning on keeping him?
Just till Tuesday. If he hasn't told us anything by then, he's not gonna. And we'll turn him in and let the police try. Hey, you don't have to be here if...
No. I want to do my part.
You almost got killed. I think you've done enough.
Have you ever fired a gun before?
No, and I don't intend to.
You rather watch him without a weapon?
Didn't think so.
Hey, I can come over tonight.
No, I'll be fine. I'm sorry, I just need more time.
You're not like the others. Hey,
What was that?
calm down. I just said you're not like the others.
What do you mean by that?
You mind aiming that away from me? You don't look like you know what you're doing. All I meant was you don't seem to like what's going on here. This wasn't your idea, was it?
Just shut up, okay, and be quiet.
Just making conversation here. So David, that's your leader's name?
He's not our leader. Just happens to talk the most in the group.
Right, school project. Gotta say, homework's changed a bit since my college days. Look, I know none of this is your fault, right? I promise you. You let me go.
Oh, how stupid do you think I really am, huh? I know what you're doing, so forget it.
Whoever's paying you to do this, they lied to you.
Paid? Like, what are you talking about? We found your hideout. Saw all the trophies. Now you're caught and you should just accept it, okay?
It's just a place I'm renting because I'm not from here. You...
Look, I'm sorry to tell you, but a bunch of college kids outsmarted you and caught you. And you're not going anywhere.
I'm warning you, kid. If you don't let me go, your ass, all your asses are mine.
I'm not letting you go.
Taking over till tonight.
I need to talk to you outside, bud. We should turn him over to the police now before this goes any farther.
We just got him.
You remember what the chief said? It's not our job to punish him. We have no right.
What about the rights of the people he slaughtered? We're not letting him go. Just accept it.
Fine. I gotta sleep. I'll see you guys tonight.
Stacy wussing out again?
As usual.
Lover's quarrel.
Yeah, keep smiling, smartass. So you can watch me kick your teeth in.
Wanna untie me and try that?
Hey, hold it. We need him to be able to talk. Now, if you want to tell me where the girl is, I might be able to put a leash on my dog before he tears into you again.
I think you better put a leash on him before I spay him like the little bitch he is.
What did you say?
Hold it. Just be cool for a minute. Nerd's bringing up some toys tonight. I gotta say, I feel sorry for you. What we're about to unleash on you is the most dangerous creature known to man. Someone just bursting with frustration and smoldering rage, all pent up, building pressure year after year, spawned from being disrespected, teased, ignored, made to feel like a nobody, just longing for the day he'll be able to unleash it on the world. Or on one person. And that day has come. The day he'll finally be able to act out every violent fantasy of revenge his pathetic little mind has concocted over a lifetime of humiliation. And what is this dangerous creature? He's a loser. Just like you. Now, I personally can't stand David. I think he's a weakling and a waste of perfectly good air. But I really would not want to be you tonight. Then again, why should he have all the fun?
I thought you were watching him.
Roman and Grover came up earlier today.
What the hell are you guys doing? I told you to wait till tonight.
I'm sorry. Did I give you the impression I care what you say?
There's a box in my back seat. Go get it. Excuse me? Please. It's kind of heavy. If we do this without system and order, we're no better than he is.
I think you missed your own point. Systemizing the torture is way worse than random acts of violence. Ever heard of the Nazis? But hey, it's your show. Let's see what toys you brought.
What's all this?
You'll see. This is a water torture technique they used in the Crusades. When we pour water in, it will fill up. Eventually, it will cover your mouth and nose. The only way to survive is to drink. Or tell us what we want to know. The pain will end.
You tell me what I need to know, and I'll tell you what you need to know. Who are you working for?
You think this is a joke?
Just a bunch of stupid kids. You have no idea what you're getting into.
Pour it.
Stupid kids.
Where's the girl?
Hey, that's enough. Look, he's gonna drown, okay?
Ready? Now.
Damn, this is messed up.
Still think this is a game? Fine. How are you liking the game so far? You having fun yet? Tell me. How does it make you feel?
I'm a little thirsty. Could I have some water?
I tried being nice. I tried being civil. But you leave me no choice. This is a battery-operated EMS machine. Sends pulses of electricity directly to the muscles, causing temporary contractions. At a low setting, it's soothing. Get a little massage. When set to 10, it's highest setting. It's powerful enough to rip muscle from the bone. But as you can see, I've modified mine a little bit. Now, I'd say a setting of 4 or 5 is equal to the regular setting of 10. That's just a guess. I haven't tried it out yet, but don't worry. I'm about to.
How did I get stuck doing this job? Hey, Stacy. You're in the guys. You want to put this on it?
I think you're enjoying yourself well enough.
What'd you do that for, you stupid idiot? He's out cold.
What did you say to me? Go ahead, say that again.
I'm sorry. It's just, how are we gonna talk to him if he's unconscious? I'm gonna just get us some water. Tiffany! Tiffany! Tiff! Tiff! What the hell are you doing?
What do you mean?
Where were you?
I went for a walk.
In the forest?
I had to use the bathroom, all right? Is there anything else you want to know about the experience? What the hell is your problem?
After all I've done, they still don't respect me. If it weren't for me, none of this would have been happening. And yet they still treat me like I'm nothing, like I'm nobody, like I'm a loser. It's just like...
I'm not even getting into this with you right now. Just when I think you're back to normal, you start this childish inferiority crap all over again. You have serious problems, David. And I'm sick of trying to help you fix them. Maybe they're right. Maybe you are a loser. Maybe that'll never change. You're hurting me.
You're the one with the problem. If I go, this whole project goes with me. This was all my work. I'm the one keeping all of this together. I'm responsible for all of this. You better damn well remember that and start showing me the respect I deserve. Oh. Disrespect me again, and I will turn your head into a pink mist. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Just calm down, bro.
After all I've done, all the studying, all the planning, all the prep, do I get any credit? Any thanks? Any respect? No. It's just smart-ass remarks between you two. I'm sick of it. So the next person that disrespects me dies.
All right, man, we get it. We're sorry. Just put the gun away.
You were telling the truth. No one put you up to this. This really is just some school project. You don't want to do this. Sure. David.
Don't bother. I don't even care about the missing girl anymore. I just want to hear you scream.
Listen, I'm working with the local police.
Oh, shut up.
I'm undercover on the serial killer case.
All right, fine. If you're a cop, what's your badge number? Come on, every cop knows their badge number. It's printed right on it. If you're really a cop, all you have to do is tell me your badge number. Come on, it shouldn't be that hard. You got 3 to choose from.
Wait, those aren't mine.
Time's up!
I'm FBI.
Yeah, what if he's telling the truth?
Oh, come on. First he's a cop, now he's FBI. Next thing he's gonna be saying he's the missing girl. He'd say anything to get out of this.
I'm just saying, maybe we should check it out. And just don't shock him anymore.
Grover was right about you. About you, Mr. Officer Agent. Anything to add?
I'm telling the truth.
Wrong answer. Well, I'd say that's a successful first test. Let's meet back here tomorrow. I have a feeling he'll want to tell us anything we want to know then.
Why do you say that?
Because there's 7 more settings left on my machine. Who wants to guard him tonight?
I'll stay.
Let's get out of here.
Drag the snow boots out again. We have a winter storm warning for tonight. I'll have more for you at 9.
Police are asking the community for help this morning in the disappearance of an FBI agent. 43-year-old Greg Johnson went missing after failing to check in multiple times. Agent Johnson was working undercover with Chief Cooper on the recent string of murders. Chief, isn't it common for undercover FBI agents to go long periods without checking in?
Not in this case. Due to the ages of the victims and the frequency of the abductions, Agent Johnson was ordered to check in with me daily with any information he might find.
And is it true that the FBI is deploying a large group of agents in the search for Agent Johnson?
It is. We'll not rest until we bring Agent Johnson home and the killer to justice.
Where's Stacy? He was supposed to be watching him. What the hell's the problem?
My life is ruined, that's my problem. All our lives are ruined because of you.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your supposed knowledge of serial killers and FBI profiling. Well, there's one clue you missed, Sherlock. That man in there's an FBI agent.
How stupid are you? I told you he'd say anything to prevent us from torturing him further, but you both are so simple-minded, you actually believe him!
It's true. It's all over the news. He's an undercover agent working with the police, just like he said.
A horde of FBI agents are coming, with the chief leading the way.
We kidnapped and tortured a federal agent. Do you realize what they're gonna do to us?
That's impossible! We found evidence in his house, his trophies! Tiffany's necklace was with them! I took it to give back to her!
Is this your locket?
I don't know, it looks like it.
Sure really doesn't do you any justice. You found somebody's family heirloom, and we kidnapped and tortured someone because of it. A+, Professor.
I took a blood sample and ran it through the school lab last night. Newspaper said the killer's blood type is O. This guy's B positive.
What the hell are we gonna do?
Just let me think. Just let me think.
Let you think? It's your thinking that got us into this mess.
What are you guys talking about? It's obvious what we have to do. We gotta get him to the hospital, and from the looks of it, pretty damn soon or he's dead. Come on, guys, we have no choice.
Yeah, that's easy for you to say, Stace. You stay back on the sidelines and let all of us do the dirty work. You'll get off light. We're the ones who will fry!
Yeah, I'm just as guilty for all this. But it doesn't matter. Because an innocent man's life's at stake.
This is all my fault. I could have sworn it was him.
No. This is David's fault, and he knows it. What was it you said? Wasn't for you, none of this would be happening? Well, for once, you're absolutely right.
We have to get rid of him.
What do you mean, get rid of him?
He's seen us. We have to kill him.
Oh, man.
He's on the serial case. Everyone will think the killer got him. That'll be the end of it.
That could work. It's either him or us.
Do you guys hear yourselves? You're talking about cold-blooded murder.
I'm not going to prison for life because of this loser's mistake.
Hey, listen to me. We're taking him to the hospital. That's the only option.
This is happening whether you like it or not. Here's your chance to prove to everyone you're not a loser. Take charge. Be a man. Be a leader. You love Tiffany? Her fate's in your hands.
So, you finally believe me?
Why didn't you tell us sooner?
I need to know if you were involved with the murders. If you were working with the killer, hired by someone. I didn't want to blow my cover until I was absolutely sure.
I'm sorry. This was all a horrible mistake. But we have no choice.
You always have a choice.
Hey, don't do this. You know it's not right. I won't be a part of this. I can't be a part of this.
Move out of the way.
You want to shoot him? You'll have to shoot me first. You prepared to do that, huh? 2 deaths on your conscience and our blood on your hands? You really think you have that inside you? Can you live with that?
Kid. Hey. He's too far gone. Don't waste yourself.
I won't let them do this to you.
Move him.
Grover, don't let me go, man. I said let me go. David, stop this. It's not too late. He's wrong.
Stacy. Thanks for trying.
Let me go right now.
Stop. Do me a favor, David. Make it count. Don't make me suffer.
Where you going? I'm gonna be sick moving.
I think you better watch him.
Stay! Get back here! Stop! Hey! Hey! Open this door now! Open the door!
What happened? Where's Grover?
Why don't you ask Stacy? He was gonna go to the police. Grover tried to stop him, but this piece of shit killed him.
I wasn't going to the police, I swear. I just wanted to go home. Like, I couldn't be around this anymore. I wasn't going to say anything. Please. Please, Norman. It was an accident. I swear. A horrible, horrible accident, and I'm so very sorry, but you can't do this. Don't be like Dave. You're nothing like him. I mean, he's a loser, and you're not. He thought he had something to prove, but you don't. Not to me. Not Tiffany, no one. Think of your childhood, man. I mean, how popular you are. You got nothing to prove to anyone. Please, Roman. Think of your father.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna finish that later.
Who cares?
If you pass out, I have to do all of this on my own. What'd you do with Grover?
Put him in Stacy's car and rolled it in the lake.
Why? If he drifts out, someone could find him.
I'm not burying him here with these two.
Fine. Let's just get this over with.
There's shovels by the cabin. I'll go.
Are you okay?
Are any of us?
You know, when this is all over, you and I are gonna settle this Tiffany thing once and for all.
There's nothing to settle. She chose me over you. It's done. Face it.
Don't you get it? You're just a project to her, an experiment. Everyone else can see it, why can't you?
You just can't stand to lose to a loser.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
You've tried everything you could to keep us apart, including lying about me, and yet...
Lying? What are you talking about? I never lied to her to try and break you two up. I didn't have to.
You told her about us arguing in the car the night she got attacked. She blamed me for...
Her blaming you was just an excuse to dump your sorry ass. Face it, nerd. It's over between you two. I wasn't gonna tell you this because I promised Tiffany I wouldn't, but we hooked up last night. Yeah, we've been sleeping together for months, even while you two were dating.
You expect me to believe that?
She told me if I said anything to you, it'd be over between us. So I kept my mouth shut. Why all the secrecy? Don't know, don't really care. I knew she'd eventually be mine anyway, so... I mean, come on, you said it yourself, you're a loser. I mean, you're a smart guy, right? Think about it. Why would you choose someone like you when you could have someone like me? Like they say, once a loser, always a loser. No matter what they tell you in the movies, loser never gets the girl in the end. That's what happens when you try to be me.
Wait, no, he attacked me. I had no choice. He made me do it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, I saw it. It was self-defense. You did what you had to do. I just want this all to be over. I need a break.
Yeah, okay. I can finish.
I never got to talk about my childhood. In our meeting that one time, everyone got to talk about their childhood except for me. Would you like to hear about it?
Of course.
My parents were very young. Mother was only 13 when I was born. Father was 19. They fought all the time. Mother drank a lot. Almost as much as father. She always made me feel like I was a burden. They threw parties all the time. Drunken mobs swarmed our apartment almost every night. Sometimes they would hold me for a while. I thought they were being nice, but then they started coming into my bedroom at night. They screamed, kicked, bit. It didn't matter. They never stopped. I was 6 when Father died. He was sitting in his favorite chair watching TV. The blood was so thick, so red. I waited and watched to see if it would ever stop, but it didn't. In his eyes, he just stared at me. He looked so peaceful. Mother eventually remarried. A man much older than Mother. When Mommy was gone, he made me sleep with him in his bed. He was silly, though. He told me it was too warm to wear pajamas, and yet we always slept under a blanket. I always thought that was strange. He was a strange little man. A peculiar little man. A very, very bad little man. Oh, I see you two have met. It's good to see you again, George. I must say, the years have not been kind.
What the hell is going on?
This is George Mills. Mother's second husband. If you'd like to meet Mother, just take a few steps to your right and start digging.
Who are you?
I'm the one everyone's looking for. The police, the FBI, Agent Johnson over there. Oh, and us, of course. Which was so fun, wasn't it fun? Being in a group like that, working on the project, spending time together, doing research. It was like being in a little family.
But the park. Who attacked you?
Come on, Dave. You're a smart boy. No one attacked me. I had a Bluetooth mic in my car. I sent Roman to annoy you, which worked so well. I listened to you two argue over me and waited for the chance to slip away. Come on, Dave. My initial plan was to make you so jealous that you'd kill Roman. But then I accidentally bumped into Agent Johnson that day in the coffee shop, and I knew I had to include him in our project. He'd questioned me before in another state about some murders, and I knew if he saw me here, he'd know I was involved. So I had to get rid of him. I knew you were the one to do that for me. But when I heard more agents are on the way, I knew we had to wrap this up. That Stacy. So glad Grover stopped the little snitchery. Would have ruined everything. Too bad Grover had to die in the process. I was really looking forward to cutting his head off. I had the perfect knife all picked out.
You planted the necklaces and badges. Those were your trophies. And you knew I'd find your locket.
Technically not my locket. Used to belong to the lady in the picture you saw. I gutted her in Colorado, Idaho, might have been Wyoming. But this place is home. And it's good to come home once in a while. It reminds you of where you came from. What made you who you are.
Why me? What do I have to do with all this?
You're about to find out. I have something to show you. Something amazing. Unimaginable. Something that will change your life forever.
Please, don't kill me.
Oh, sweetheart. Don't you get it? You're already dead. It's time for your rebirth. I saw the real you, Dave. That void in your soul. Your dignity starved and emaciated for so many years. That lust for power. I knew you wanted that power and more. I'm gonna give it to you. I facilitated your change, but I could only bring you so far. What's on the other side of this door will complete your transformation.
Transformation into what? What's in there?
All you need to know right now is, once you enter, you will never be the same. Go on. Don't be afraid. Mother won't let anything bad happen to you. Go on. I was 6 when Mother put a gun in my hand and led me into the living room where Father was watching TV. She told me to pull the trigger. She only had to tell me once. Father was the first person I ever killed. Mother was my second when I was 18. I told her if she didn't shoot my stepdad, George, I would shoot her. I only had to tell her once. Then I blew her brains out. When I killed Father, it felt good. But when I forced Mother to kill George, I felt this indescribable sensation of power. I imagine it's what Mother felt when she told me to pull the trigger. Killing feels good, but never as good as when you make someone else do it. Lisa here has seen everything you've done. You know what you have to do.
I can't.
Of course you can. It's what I've been raising you to do. I can never have children, so I decided to create my own. And I raised my children to kill like Mother did with me. Trophies never truly satisfy, but you and your brothers and sisters, with each new murder you commit, I feel that sensation of power. Such indescribable pleasure. I guess one could call it motherly pride.
That's why I never went in the shack. So he wouldn't be on the video.
It comes down to this. You kill her, or I will. Doesn't really matter, though. She's not the one you need to worry about. When we had sex, I kept the condom and injected your semen into the body of the woman they found. The DNA evidence the police have belongs to you. Now, be a good boy. Do as Mommy says. Take the weapon in your hand. Feel its power. Feel that power transfer to you. Remember how you felt when you pulled the trigger and the agent died? Remember how you felt when you held Roman's life in your hands? How you felt as his life slipped through your fingers? I once asked the question, what kind of person could do such a thing? The answer is...
me.
Well, this concludes our time together. Thank you. Good luck, and go away.